just standing watching a random samurai in the future. Oh no! Oh my god! What the
What's the
fuck?
samurai doing?
He's just turned into some creepy alien-looking thing. What the fuck armor is that? That helmet is cool.
You can pick it up at Grimhex.
Oh, I might have to do that. It's super cool. It's got it's got a mohawk, which means I no longer have to worry about the bug about my hair sticking out. I can actually have a metal one. That's so awesome. Oh dear. Anyway, hello people. It's been a while since we last streamed.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, man. It feels like it. We've had just never-ending problems, both in like real life and in our Star Citizen lives. If you can think of every major bug that's ever affected a person, we've had them all over the past few weeks. It's just been a nightmare.
Except Corona.
Except Corona. We've got give it time. Yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare. So hopefully, and I say this every week, getting back to normal soon. But that might be a lie.
Just stop saying that.
Yeah, I should stop saying that. And I believe that might have been a Captain Carrot joining us there.
Maybe.
Or a random stranger being stalked. Yeah.
Warblade. I'm on pad 1 if you want to join me. If not, grab a ship.
Okay, yep, what ship are you in?
Gladiator.
Fuck did you get on that? You teleported. Fucking he teleported onto the.
That was
fucking-
brilliant.
That was ridiculous and scary looking. That armor comes with new powers. I'm sure of it. Fucking hell. That's unfair.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. You get the fun of trying your usual tactic of fight to get in the server and then fight to catch up with us.
Spam, spam, spam.
Oh yeah, always fun. Oh dear. So yeah, so if I'm doing my best to respond to chats, but currently one of the big problems that we've had is my very, very awesome projector that I normally use is broken, and I'm on a tiny little 1080p one, and it's messed my entire kind of setup up, really. So reading text on my screens is impossible. It's just a nightmare. So I'm using my phone, but I forget to check it every now and then. So apologies if I don't respond. But obviously it's time to see how many 30Ks or D6s you can find in an hour. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Hey Greg, how you doing, man? He's watching us while he works. Yeah,
Better way to pass the time.
damn right. We've had just never-ending problems. My biggest problem so far that prevented me from streaming last week and the week before was the fact that no matter what I did or any fix I tried, I couldn't get a launch button. Which it's the most fundamental thing you need to make a game work, and it didn't work. So just a pain in the arse, really. Krako had like a night where his internet went out, so we've been really cursed. Yeah, in fact, actually, mine last week was internet. My reliable Virgin, which I keep under my bed. My reliable Virgin. Failed me, which is just unheard of. So, what ship are you in, Grant?
I'm thinking of taking my really slow one.
That seems like sensible.
Yep.
Which
Makes
one?
sense.
Claymore.
That would be the one.
I'm going to come with you. What pad you on?
I'm not on a pad yet. I'm coming down.
Oh, do you know what? I think that I'm still having issues with this game because it says. Oh right, I think you might be like. Where are you?
That's just my new deal.
Oh right, okay, that makes sense. New deal. Yeah.
All the way from Microtech.
Oh, that's
You're still down there.
yeah, I mean, if we tried to do that now, that would probably take us the rest of the night. No idea really what the plan is for tonight, because it's been so long really since we've had a proper chance to play this. I think we're just going to wing it and have some fun really, and get into trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we've got to get our sea legs back for this game because it's been a while. So, yeah.
Is that gonna mean ended up in prison?
More than likely, let's be honest. Yeah, I mean, we're saying ending up in prison. Criko started there, so.
This is true.
So, yeah, get used to. Well, sorry, make the most of my crazy, awesome beats playlist I made for you, lovely people. This will be the last time you hear it, because we're making some cutbacks. It turns out that I didn't realise it, but you know, between us, we spend quite a lot of money on random things we pay monthly, like music stuff and all these other things. And I was like, it's just too expensive. So we're going to start using some random stuff off the internet. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And it's going to be like a learning curve because you never know what you're going to get from a week-to-week basis. So, you know, exciting. This big beast. Is this the one where I'm never quite sure where I'm going? Probably. Is it? Oh, it's working. Look at that. I really think that when you get one of these ships, you should, in the Moby glass, you should have a little button that is like access elevator, so that you're not just staring up at a ship's elevator and magically making it come down with your mind powers, you know.
I don't know if we're both gonna fit, so I don't know if you want to take it, and then I'll take the cargo lift up.
Nah, come on in. Let's make it happen. If I squeeze right
Sharing
over.
mission.
Okay. I take it you can't fit in. How does it work? What buttons do I push? How do I make it happen?
Send you an invite, Carrot.
Bye. I'm stealing your
Bye
ship.
now.
Oh, I'm in.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Is it a reflection of how many people are playing the game at the moment?
More than likely, yeah. Do you know, that's actually really funny. Greg Moulton, I'm calling you out by name because you're about to get flamed. No, not really. He says, question for you guys. Recently, CRG said you could slave all turrets in the future. Now, tell you what, Greg, they've said that many times. And we discussed
One
this.
day. We do discuss this in this week's Spectrum Drama.
Yeah, you guys always manage to bring up topics which we've just discussed. Literally, we record it just before we stream. So we're always on a hype for this game when we come to streaming. But he says, do you think this breaks medium versus heavy fighters? Is the question.
Yeah. Does it? No, I don't think it does.
No.
Yeah, I mean, giving pilots all the guns is all great and everything, but they do lose that.
Range of motion type thing.
Yeah, because
Is it forward facing?
you're just shooting forward. Yeah, you're just shooting forwards. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, if you've got a full manned crew with your turrets or AI blades or whatever you're going to have, you know, if you've got turrets that could see 360, you're just in a better position generally than having all your guns facing forwards. Although, yeah, I mean, fair enough, if you've got a small fighter with a bunch of turrets that can all point forwards and give you like 5 guns to play with at once, it is going to up the ante a little bit as far as power goes, but they must have taken that into consideration when they designed the ships, hopefully. Who knows? I just got to ask a quick question. Grant, do you know where you're going?
I do, but the cargo elevator's a bit broken. It won't go back up.
Okay. I was wondering. I'm like in the cockpit thinking, is he lost in his own ship? Oh dear.
Done Nightmare Claimer before.
Yeah. It's easily done. These ships are mazes, man. It says picture Scorpius with all those hard points versus, say, a Hornet, which I suppose is kind of fair. Yeah, it's going to be one of those wait and see type scenarios. Maybe they'll underpower the turrets if they're slaved, so that they're not as powerful. Maybe, I don't know. They'll have to nerf
The
stuff.
Hornet at this point is so old it needs a redo anyway. So
God,
I
yeah.
won't really stop on that comparison.
Got my freebie, and I don't know why. CIG just gave me a Hornet randomly, and yeah, it's so old-fashioned now, and kind of, yeah, not. It's still fun to fly and whatnot, but yeah, I mean, it needs a lot of love, that ship now. This big bitch.
Yeah, I've just got a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
I locked onto the place where we're all meeting, pressed the jump, and my ship turned around, pointed at the planet behind me, flew into it. My ship blew up, and now I'm in prison.
Oh, what? Why are you in prison?
Because he damaged the planet.
That's the real result.
Oh,
Yeah,
only you, man.
Oh no, it looks like I'm not in prison. It's just said I was
Oh, mine does that all the time.
okay.
Tells me I'm going to prison, and then I end up in Lawville, which is essentially like a prison that just takes a long time to escape. But you know,
I've still got no idea why it turned itself around and flew at the planet. It's literally behind me.
oh dear. No
Well,
problem,
I can
Greg.
give you one clue, and the clue is that you were locked onto me rather than the destination.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
And do you know I was locked onto you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it tells you now when people lock onto you to warp to you.
Ah.
Yeah, it's quite handy.
How I managed to lock onto you when you're behind is another question.
No, wrong button. It's funny after, you know, being away from this game or playing other games or whatever, you know, like playing Valheim, for example, then you come back into this game and once again I'm hit with the beauty. It is such a good looking game. And it's funny actually because they've recently, I don't know if you've heard this, Zero, but or anyone who has a VR headset, but someone, very clever person, has made a VR mod for Valheim that works almost perfectly. It's got hand tracking, it's got finger tracking, it's got everything. So you can play Valheim now in VR.
Oh wow.
It looks amazing. I'm going to give it a crack at some point. I might even stream it just for fun. But it doesn't change, obviously, any of the graphical settings because it's still a voxel kind of, you know, low poly game. So like when you look at your hands, all your fingers are just big cigar squares. So funny. So that looks like it's going to be quite entertaining. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to bring some of that to the channel at some point. So we'll be with you guys in about 45 minutes to an hour. It's so big. It's one of those ships as well where sometimes you have to ask yourself which way is the front. Oh, there it is.
Which way are we heading to then?
Head to me,
Meteor.
just above Ariel.
So let me get this straight. We're assembling a fleet to go and retrieve some seeds.
Yeah.
Because agriculture is very important.
It is. Yeah. I'm just gonna go grab some coffee. I'll be right back.
Let's go whoop up them seeds, man. Yeah.
Yeah, the only person I could see was Hutch, and now he's disappeared as well.
Oh, weird. I very rarely get anyone's name tags.
Head to Ariel, or just in the Hurston vicinity. We're around there. Once Tweedledum and Tweedle slow ass get their ship out of orbit.
I
we'll
mean,
do something.
we're about 150 feet off the ground so far, so we'll keep you posted. Might have to do sort of a dual storyline tonight. You guys doing something fun and us getting out of atmosphere.
How many turrets are on the Reclaimer? Is it 4? 1, 2, 3?
2. No. 3. Yeah, 3 is that? I think. 1.
4.
4. Where's
Four.
the
It is
fourth
4.
one?
There's 2 on the front. There's 1 on the back,
yeah.
and then there's 1 like by the front on top that has quite big guns as far as I
I
know.
would expect the Reclaimer in to do some plane jumpers or something.
Yeah, could do. It's a bit of a beast.
I absolutely love this ship.
I wonder how sturdy it is. It looks like this thing should be able to take a beating for
It was-
days.
Yeah, it was stirred. Last time we looked at it when we did the review, it was like the hardest thing in the game.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. It's probably been surpassed now by the Carrot, maybe.
Maybe,
Or
yeah.
just as good as the Carrot. Yeah, I don't know.
Last time I flew mine and took it into atmosphere, I ended up turning over 180 degrees and landed on my head.
Oh yeah, don't do atmosphere.
Yeah. This thing is, wow. We're moving. I like it. It's so industrial looking. It's really cool.
I'm a little bit worried. I'm still getting Invictus posters up on mine.
I'm a little bit
Yeah.
annoyed.
Probably keep getting those until the next patch.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed that I'm in, cinematic camera, and I've got my comms party overlay on the screen, which is basically just now ruining footage.
Z12.
Oh, I did that, and the chat went away. And I've done it again, and yeah, now everything's gone away. Look at you, you genius, you.
Live tech support is great.
Yeah, have you turned it off and on again? I mean, Krako literally had that problem earlier. His audio was all messed up, so it just went off and on, and it worked.
Yeah.
Oh, have I got music on in the game? I think
Probably.
I have. Yeah, be gone, music. Not that Star Citizen music's lovely, but obviously, you know.
Any choice in ship that I should bring?
I mean, if we are gonna all jump in this for a bit of fun, anything really.
Do we need a red?
I think Zero's got a red.
Not anymore, I am.
Oh, no, yeah, maybe bring a red. Bring a reliable red that doesn't fly into planets.
Well, it won't be mine then.
Yeah, actually, it's a good point. We went on an adventure in Valheim the other day, and we were talking about you two, about the challenge to see who could die the most. And I tell you what, man, the adventure we went on, you guys have to be on next week, next Monday or Tuesday, pick a day, because we need the whole team to gather up iron, and I want to see how many times you guys die. It'll be hilarious.
I definitely reckon I can make Monday.
Monday works for me.
Right. I'm good for Monday.
Cool.
I'm also good for Monday.
Boom. All right, Monday is then. I like little things about this ship, like when it comes out of warp, for a good 10 seconds afterwards, there's all particle trails coming off of it, and it just looks really awesome. Then you look at its arse, and it's, you know, massive. This is the Kardashian of ships. But it's cool looking.
Who's red?
Right.
Far. Oh. You are for some reason.
Weird.
Or maybe you.
Done a crime stat.
Maybe it's because you were in prison, even, or I don't know. It's strange.
Oh no, you stopped being red. That's good.
Maybe it's because I was locking you with a missile.
Alright.
That'll be it.
Yeah.
You know, just for fun.
Is there any way of getting around the bug where you look at the fleet manager and all of your ships are checking?
Ooh. No. Never heard that one.
No.
Lucky me.
Look at you. You're so special.
Give it a couple of seconds, see if it updates.
Yeah, I've been like this probably a minute now.
Shit.
We'll have to probably pick someone up when we get back there with this box of seeds.
Yeah.
We don't have to get this. Where are you, Carrot?
I'm here to protect you.
I've spawned back in at New Babbage, obviously last year for the event.
We've got a fast quantum drive.
I wonder if I can hire something.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Get an Uber.
That will just pop up straight back on the same screen.
There you go. Science. Right, we're here now. Can we do something now?
I think so.
Almost.
Where's the slow boat?
Oh, we are slowly making our way there. I love the way with this ship as well that it's got these huge, great big, what look like huge, great big thrusters, but then when you actually look at them, it looks like a furnace.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It don't look like it's outputting enough power to move this big thing. Hence why it crashes in atmosphere, I suppose. But that looks a bit better. All right, I'll let you off.
I ask why you're in a gladiator.
Why not?
Well, there is one thing about them. If you're in combat, you could possibly explode because the fuel or the bomb device at the bottom falls out.
Oh.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
There's definitely some bug like that with them.
I was going to say, I mean, there's almost a guarantee that I'm going to explode in combat anyway, so I suppose I should probably fly that.
I think they've just put John Cleese in this because it looks like one of the NPCs is doing a Ministry of Silly Walks.
Only one. You're lucky.
Yeah, I was going to say, they must have fixed it. Love nothing more than going into a station and everyone's sort of just standing on chairs like that's the thing to do now. In the future, nobody sits. They don't want to waste chairs. Weirdos. We're nearly there yet.
Yep.
It's so big and slow.
It's so big and slow, it's crazy.
Right. Anyone got any good missions to take?
Let's have a look.
Did you want to try a claim jump in this?
Yeah, we can do.
Yeah,
The
good
only
dude.
claim jumper I had was like over by New Babbage or something. It's ridiculous.
That sounds a great idea.
Yeah, if we take it, you finish it, and we'll just get some money.
say, if at the end of the stream you just arrived.
Yeah, that's standard.
There's one at crew 05.
Yeah, so
Grab that one. Grab it and share it.
has someone taken it yet?
I'll share it now.
Any luck, Carrot?
No, my ships are still checking.
Did everybody receive that?
I did.
Yep.
I did.
So yeah, who's going to be the fastest if they were to go and collect Carrot? Probably
I
us,
think only
actually.
me and I think only me and Warblade have got the ships capable of doing it.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to refuel on the way probably.
A
We've got
nightmare.
something bigger.
Right, I'll go and get find
Blimey,
new village.
those lights up right on the front.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I can't do it. I physically don't have the fuel in the ship to do it.
We are gonna need people because I have no control over any weapons, so we're gonna need people in the turrets on this thing.
Yeah.
Where are you? I can jump in.
New Babbage.
Oh, we're going to. Where are we? Where are we going to? I can't remember. Crew 01 was it?
It's good.
Well,
My ships
yeah.
are turned up.
Wait, there we go.
Oh, really? Okay. It saves me doing that.
One less problem.
Just as I trigger
Oh no.
quantum to go to New Babbage, I
Power
hear
off.
that and I'm like, well, kill the engine.
Kill the engine quick.
I'm sorry.
Emergency stop.
So I can't meet you two and jump in the big ship.
Yeah,
Yeah, do
yeah. I
that.
think everyone's going to jump in here, maybe except for a red. If we've got a red, just to be safe.
I'm gonna give this gladiator a go and see if I explode, and then I'll
Cool.
jump in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm essentially useless in a turret, but I'll give it a crack. So, in fact, I suppose I might as well go and get him one now. If I can find one.
Got one.
Just go on these, I suppose. No, that's a tractor beam operator. Okay. Edit turrets. Up here, maybe. I feel like I'm climbing to the moon. No.
There's the
That
doors
is
on that thing. Can't remember.
everywhere. What is that?
I've opened the lift for you, so it should be easier to find.
She's nearer the back than the front.
Back, like right at the edge.
Right. Someone want to point me in the direction of a turret up there? I'm going up here. I've been up about 2 ladders so far.
What's the normal key to get out? You see.
There it is.
Shortcut would work.
Old one.
Yeah, you have to hold right. Is this a turret? Yes. Now, I've got a feeling I've taken like the biggest turret. Jesus! What is going on outside my house? Am I going to have to go and punch someone? Crashing and banging.
Prostitutes outside again.
I think there might be, or It's the crazy old lady next door with her wheelie bins. I think what it is, she doesn't have like an exercise bike, so she just moves her wheelie bins around for exercise. Yes, one day she shall be buried under my decking. She's a lovely old lady.
There is also a like a hatch on the side near the top if
Yeah,
the
right.
elevator doesn't want to work.
I might go for that because I cannot find.
Yeah. Okay, so if you and then if you go up,
It's too dark.
and if you go
That's
left,
Left a bit, right a bit.
Burn me the bolt. Oh yeah, I see airlock. I see it.
yeah.
Would it be wrong to superglue the wheels on the wheelie bin?
It would be funny. Whether that's wrong, I don't think anything funny can be wrong. Actually, no, that's not true. If you've seen how many comedians have been arrested recently, I tweeted something funny about a year ago. Yeah, no, bless her. She's been broken into like 5 times because I think it's crackheads who just know she's an old lady on her own, and so she's like super paranoid now, and she knocks on my door and she's like, did you see someone climbing over my garden? I'm like, no, neither did you. Bless her. I've got like extra cameras around my house just so it looks at her front garden so that she stops knocking on my door. I'm like, nope, my camera will see them. So, yeah. By the way, if anyone wants to break into my house, I wouldn't recommend it. I have more cameras than house now. So.
And automated turrets.
Automated turrets. And I sleep with an axe. So, I will ask you a question very quickly if you break into my house.
I seem to have found a lad that took me nowhere. That's not useful.
Well, the ship's so big, they didn't know what to do, so they just filled it with nothing, essentially. Just like, yeah, just do ladders to nowhere, it'd be funny.
The trouble with this ship is that you didn't expect to see a xenomorph.
Yeah.
This goes nowhere. Look up.
Is that the lift that goes from the bridge deck?
Alright, let's go somewhere. But not with me.
Doing the turret dance, and it's super fun. Damn you, son.
Well, that glowing ball's cool. Maybe this ladder goes somewhere. It looks like a turret, but it's not opening.
Am I in it?
Oh, it could be that. You in the top one.
I am in the top one, yeah. Do you want it? Because I'm useless, so you'd probably be better off in a turret than me.
That's the one with the big guns, isn't it?
It
I'll
is.
take those, yeah.
Yeah, no problem at all.
What
'cause,
size weapons are those?
Big size 4 or 5s, isn't it?
Size
Yeah, because these
big.
small other remote turrets are all size 3s,
Right.
and that is quite a bit bigger. It actually has 6 turrets. Just a correction. There's another 2 at the back.
Yeah, I thought that, because when you said there's 2 at the front, I weren't counting those. So, but now I've got to find them. How do I get to them?
Are you in warp or anything?
Yeah.
Carrot, are you en route?
Yeah, just getting out of atmosphere.
Cool.
Right, this is your ship. do I find the turrets?
I have not been in this ship in a while. Let me come see if I can help you because we still got about 20 million kilometers to go.
There's
Nice.
two remote turret stations near the scanning room.
I was just there, I think, as well.
According to the map I've got in front of me.
Yeah, there's one here literally on the central console. This is one.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it now. I walked past it thinking, oh look, it's just one of those things that they've put in that doesn't do
There's
anything.
another
but-
one.
Alright, let's enter remote turret. Let's see. Where am I? Problem is, I don't really get a good sense of where I am. But it won't matter because I won't hit anything anyway, so. Oh, that's the shitty thing about this turret is I can't go third person in it.
Yeah, a lot of people do that anyway.
Let's sit in the cock pit again.
I think these are size 4s, aren't they?
You should be able to check on your gun systems if you check what the guns are.
Hey Silver, how you doing, man?
Good morning, still.
Can't quite read what he said because my phone switched off, but it says, I think he says, the patience sim. I think that's what he says.
My panels are not interactive.
You are so slow.
Yeah, been doing about half an hour. It's so slow.
Bogey.
Oh.
Oh, I think Warbler's kicked it off.
Oh
Right.
dear. We'll be there in about, yeah, when it's over.
You've come too soon, sir.
1 in 5 men.
Seems, yeah, right, probably.
I can say one thing. Age helps that.
Yeah, you become slightly tantric as you get older.
Yeah. The only trouble is the time of ladies is cool now. Don't want you to take a long time.
Yeah, the problem is it's when you need to take breaks for refreshments. That's when you know that things, you know, maybe gone a little too far the other way.
Oh yeah, and there is that other problem as well, isn't there? Not one that affects me, I'll probably say. But,
That's it.
lucky
Take-
if it even stand up at all.
Oh, we got 7 million, not too far.
Can't select what missiles I use. Stupid game.
You're lucky you've even got missiles that work.
I've got torpedoes on this thing, but I can't select them.
Ugh.
There is some key, isn't there, now that you can step through them?
I don't know, the MFD doesn't work.
I can't remember what key it is. Yeah, there is a shortcut for it somewhere.
I really wish they would have made these ship name labels a bit bigger on the ships.
Yeah, it's pointless in a way. Actually, yeah, you got it named, have you? Where is it?
Yeah. It's on the back.
Blind Dreamer. voice is so tiny and like it's like they picked specifically colours that kind of blend in, which I understand, but it makes it like if you saw this thing fly past you, unless you crashed into you wouldn't be able to read that.
Although that's probably about 20-foot high text.
Yeah, actually, yeah, on this ship. Welcome to the warp simulator.
Yeah, imagine how exciting Star Trek will be.
Yeah, they did it in real time. They're like, yep, sit back. The next 4 episodes is us warping.
Oh, we're cloud.
We're here.
Cool.
Well, we're at Crew L1, but we're probably still God knows how long from you. Where are you? Oh no, we're 40k, that's alright. Only takes another 20 minutes to do that, I think. Right, let me get in my turret.
The massive guns work.
Yeah, the massive guns, they actually feel quite powerful.
Let you do the rest.
Which one am I on? I'm on the somewhere. Why for I can't shoot? What have I done wrong?
Have you turned it on?
Turn it off and on again.
Power on. You shut up now.
Close the coffee holder.
How many am I in charge of here? All shooting in one direction. Nice. I'm in charge.
Oh, that's quite cool. You're in charge of all the forward ones.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I'm
Big
firing
guy.
both of them.
38 million kilometres and counting.
Just shoot off again. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that big and sounds mean from here. It actually sounds like the beginning of a dubstep song. But, we're getting there. Thing is incredibly slow.
It'd just be great when it's munching other ships.
Yeah.
One day.
One day.
Here we go. We're getting targets.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to lure one over to you, but I think he seems more intent on Warblade now.
Why am I not getting any?
Yeah. Now, can I lock onto these now?
Oh, there's one.
It's never been able to in a turret. Just down there. I see the missiles going. Yeah, does anyone know how you lock on in a turret? Because nothing
Press
seems to
T.
work. Perfect tension to work. Oh, he died. Usually,
Not sure I can hear them at 11 kilometres.
no. I'm assuming that that's gonna.
Well, we've got an advocacy ship out here too.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
I'm so bad at this. Excuse me, sir. Can you sit still so I may shoot you?
Oh, here comes Big Bertha.
That is quite a lot of firepower.
Yeah.
For a salvage vessel.
There's a lot of
That's
lasers
great.
coming off this thing. I mean, none of them are hitting, don't worry, but I don't even know what to aim at, to be honest. It's that little lead pip, but then it doesn't really matter what I put over it, nothing hits. So I'm just like, fuck it. Shoot in its general direction.
Do you have any more targets?
On the left, I believe. There somewhere.
I can hear contact. I can't see the target.
He dead.
Alright.
One more turret to kill. And a couple of targets. Prospectors.
Could you bring the ship down a little bit? Above the fire line.
Oh, I've just realised I'm heading towards aerial.
Are you just doing like a tour of the galaxy or what's going on?
Yeah, I think I should be one of them tour guides.
On your left, space.
Is that more dead?
That is the Maul dead. Still a few bogies flying around.
Yeah. They're below my fire line now, that's probably.
Never mind.
No, that one's not. Yes, here we go.
Alan Costigan. I wonder if he's related.
Mm.
Do you know, I haven't landed a shot on target yet. I shouldn't be allowed to have this.
Definitely hit that mother.
I'm waiting for someone in chat to go, yeah, that's because you're doing it wrong. Entirely possible, because I'm an idiot.
That was weird. Advocacy ships just disappeared.
You're weird.
Oh, I've got a torpedo for this motherfucker.
Do it. Just watch.
Boom!
Oh, now I get why I couldn't hit him. I was massively out of range the entire time. These have a very short range, these guns. I wonder why the reticle pip, like the follow pip, was so small and I was getting no X's.
What's your firing?
Can't see that.
We're going to crash into the advocacy.
Why can't you target that?
Who?
I think it's the other one.
I'll kill him.
They're not red though, are they? When we get in trouble.
Oh, we
You
would
get
in
crime
trouble.
stats.
Yeah, we'll
I
I
not
don't want to be a
stats.
criminal. Especially since I've never not been able to mine for about 6 months.
Yeah, that's been a problem for such a long time.
Last time I ended up, I found a load of bits just laying on the floor and managed to get out straight away.
Nice. Right, where are we going? What are we doing?
I've seen the mining tools in there for so long.
Are you going somewhere else now?
But this mission's finished, I think. So we'll probably just take another mission and then we'll move on to the next one, and you'll always be one step behind us because we want to keep up tradition. No, how far away are you?
23 million kilometers.
Jesus Christ. Yes.
There's a song in there, One Step Beyond.
Yeah. And like, I will fly 23 million kilometers. No. Shall we meet somewhere nearer and in the middle-ish? Or something? If we can get, if we can get a mission nearby.
No missions around here.
We could head back to Hurston and then.
Yeah. Carrot, kill your engines. Head for Hurston.
That's what I was doing before.
I'm gonna jump in the
Turn
big
around
berth.
again.
Oh, there, guys. I'm gonna jump in because this ship's gonna run out of fuel.
Cool.
Find a way in.
You're not allowed.
Where's the hatch? On the top. Is
There's one just above the rear thruster to the right of it. You should see the light.
it? Oh yeah. Airlock.
That's the one. See if you fall in.
Right, we're on Sherlock.
No, look at that. Like a ninja.
Expert. Right, I'm
See,
in.
I got-
Go.
I climbed in that one, and the gravity seemed to nicely pull your feet to the floor. Almost like it was working properly.
Yeah.
I'll race you to Hurston.
Like two slugs across space. We really are having a very fast pace.
Who are you two?
Us too.
Oh, good. You're so pink. It's offensive.
I know, and that is you're welcome and stuff. Boom! Look at that bad boy. So
I can
pink.
see you crawling. You're not moving very fast, are you?
We are moving as fast as we need to. Sorry, no, as fast as we can. I think is the term. Yeah, this thing is not super speedy at warp or out of warp.
Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to win this race.
Still my favorite ship.
It is
I
pretty
think it's
awesome.
one of the best looking ships.
It's very like it's kind of what you picture a spaceship of this kind looking like. Just big and industrial and square, and I don't know, just it seems to fit really well.
Yeah. Enormous great big pistons as well.
Yeah. I'm a giant piston, me.
I don't like being pissed on.
No. I knew a German chap once in Scheiße.
If you sound Scheiße, that's you're not getting pissed on.
No, you are definitely not, my friend. That is, you have to pay extra for that. So.
Oh. One lump or two.
Helmet is a weird.
It's cool though, I like it. It looks awesome.
See, my concern with the Reclaimer is whether I'll ever have enough crew to actually use mine.
Yeah.
I think it has a max crew of 5.
It just looks like it should have more than that.
I like that I can kind of move my camera around inside the ship now. I wish we had this when we were doing our cinematic series. Remember how everything in the world would interact with it and make it bounce around and... Oh,
Yeah.
so annoying. This is a ship that could really benefit from a pool table because of the how long the warp is.
You have got a nice kitchen. At least you can have
It's a nice kitchen.
feed,
Yeah.
and you can all sit there and watch one of the guys' stomachs explode.
Yay. Because they were, you know, famously known as stomach bursters.
I've arrived.
Yay. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Ish. Oh man, today I sat on my future wife. As you do. I sat on my future new bike.
Okay.
Oh man, it's so good. It makes, like, I like my bike. It gets me around. It's quick enough. I mean, like, I'll dust most things, you know, off the line. Once we're on an A road, you know, they'll leave me for dust because my top end is shite. But it feels, my bike feels big until you get onto a big bike, and then you're like, yes, this is how it should feel. Oh, so far away, Lois. It's going to be at least, well, it's going to be months.
So what-
months.
There was one just lying around, or you went for a test drive.
Yeah. Oh no. I went to the bike shop today to get some bits looked at on my bike, and it was just there. The one I'm going to buy, the color, everything, and I was like, yes, I want it, please. So I sat on it. I didn't get to ride it because I technically don't have my full license yet, but oh, it's so nice. Definitely going to make journeys to visit people easier. Like, you know, some people who moved miles away.
What the hell's just happened there? What?
What?
What happened?
It
Did
just.
you try and get on the chair and die?
Yeah, I tried to get onto the chair and it like flung me into the roof, and now I'm bleeding out and I can't see anything.
Where are you? I want to find you.
We were in the mess room, and my camera just freaked out for no reason. I
There's-
think it was Grant.
Something just
getting
burst
thrown.
out of his stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See if I can find you. Is that down or up?
I'm super dead, so someone else is gonna have to fly the ship.
Oh god.
And the cutlass ready's waiting for you.
In here? Oh right, there's the mess room. Oh, I see Cryoco. Being all creepy. Is your body still there? I wanna see it.
Disappeared.
So weird.
It like glitched me onto the table. And then like merged me.
Weird.
I still think the biggest ship should be the fastest jumpers.
Yeah.
I thought that was the plan anyway.
I thought it was.
It's not now though, is it? It's like the
No.
medium ones are the fastest.
It seems weird. You would have thought. I mean, I suppose weight doesn't have anything to do with it because they're doing stuff with like time and space or some shit. But yeah, it would make sense. I mean, they're the slowest in atmosphere. They're the slowest everywhere else. At least make them quick in warp.
Yeah, and my logic to that is like they've got massive power units that can drive
Yeah.
bigger units for the time-space warp. So,
Yeah.
So logically the biggest ships would think are the best ones at it.
Yeah, and you'd have thought the bigger the ship, the longer it would travel as well. You know, like in order to take its cargo to far off places, all that sort of stuff. You know, yeah, it's a bit,
so
bit
it would
weird.
need to be faster.
Strangely quiet when we're in warp in this thing.
Yeah, I've got no sound at all. It's weird. I'm actually considering turning my game sound up a bit. But let's go up to 40. Actually, no, because the trains. That's the annoying thing. Everything in this game is reasonably subdued, and then you get on a train, and you realise that the world is trying to eat your ears.
Are you actually going down to land then?
No, we're just coming up to Hurston now, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, is that LOD gonna change? I suppose, yeah, no one's flying, are they? Oh, yeah.
Why are we not moving?
Yeah.
Where we're going.
That's a good point, yeah. What are we doing? Do we have a mission?
No.
Okay, let me have a look then. What kind of mission do we want? Mercenary, bounty hunter. Although I can't really take bounty hunters because I haven't done any of the build-up stuff. Actually, yeah, it'd be better if someone else picks a mission because they'll have access to probably more missions than I would.
Does it remove chain jumpers back at COU outside?
No.
You think you could have got that while you were there?
Fly into Warblade.
Oh god, yeah, Warblade. I hope you're manoeuvrable.
Yeah, just drifting past.
Is your ship called Blind Dreamer?
It is.
Sums up most of us playing this game.
Yeah. In every dream that Grant has, he's blind.
It's actually a reference to Azathoth, who's one of the older gods in Lovecraftian lore.
Just sounds like someone with a lisp. Azathoth.
You should never make fun of kind of religion and faith.
Yeah, I know. It does make me laugh. Like, I understand it and it, you know, and all that stuff, but you know, some people get a little too nerdy. What? I bet they have their own. I bet it has its own like what do you call it? Citizen Con and all that. Do they have like a Lovecraft Fest or something?
I would hate to see the cosplay based on that name.
Yeah, could you imagine? Right. Anyone found a mission?
Find anything exciting.
Yeah. I thought my contract manager wasn't looking for a minute. Can pick up some seeds.
looking for a starfarer, we could just ram it instead of doing the job.
Yeah, anything. As long as it doesn't require us to warp again. Oh,
They don't tell you where they are, do you? It's so unhelpful.
yeah.
You have to take them before you can tell.
Sharing a mission.
I've got a Hurston L2 one.
Everyone get that share?
Yep, on it.
Cool.
Just ram a comma ray.
Not in the red, I won't.
You can be there for when we inevitably die.
Yeah, but you all need to set your spawn point if you're going to do that.
That is very true. Yeah.
And we can't be bothered.
No, what we should be able to do is, like, I don't know, digitally upload via the Mobi to your red without having to be in it. Yeah. You know, everyone loves easy mode in this game. I love this planet. Fucking awesome. Moon, whatever you call it.
I've suddenly noticed that I'm running out of oxygen in the freelancer cockpit.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Can manage that.
you not pay your bill?
Well, it must be suffering the same bug as the freelancer Miz had a while back.
God.
You sure it's not because it's got a really small window to let the air in?
Pretty sure.
You know what it is? Warblade's actually got his arm hanging out like a trucker. It's like, yeah.
Just elbow over the window edge. And a fag out.
Yeah. In his string vest.
Ah, it's fine. I've got 27% oxygen left.
Yeah, you'll
For
be
the
alright.
suit.
How many oxy pens you got?
None.
Nobody buys oxy pens.
Nah.
3 Ps.
Only like
Do you know what?
crimpers.
When I did Daymore Rally, I made sure I had loads of oxys and med pens.
Oxy is in like the drug.
Anything to keep you going.
Yeah. Oh, am I going to be needed on turrets?
Yep.
Let me go and do that. I like how convenient these turrets are. I walk out this door and they're there. Don't have to mess
Somebody on
around.
the main gun.
Can't see any target.
Dead ahead.
I saw it for a minute or two and then it disappeared.
Right.
Oh, now I've got it.
Oh yeah, there it is. Right, so let's actually use my range this time, because my range is shocking. Boom.
Okay.
This thing's a bit of a beast. Oh, someone's
Love
left
these
him.
big guns.
Yeah, it's a beast.
Be within 10k to lock on and don't.
Yeah, and then for me, within about 15 feet to be able to actually shoot. Pretty bad, guys.
12k now.
Can you see these scans I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yes. I hit something, it went glowing red for a minute. Well, no, it's just my clock's going a long way.
Oh yeah.
Quality, crashed the desktop.
Oh my god. All that effort to get here. This game.
I love it.
Yeah. It is a lesson in endurance, this game.
Just as he crosses my bow, crash the desktop.
Dear.
At least I'm not having to get out of the ship just so you can jump now.
Yeah.
Who's the goddamn target?
There we
There
go.
he is.
Part of me is wondering if I'd just do better if I start playing Fortnite with the kids.
Yeah. Yeah. At least you pretty much guaranteed it's gonna work. You know.
Although, that'd be me dying quicker than anything.
Oh, and me, don't you worry, I'm terrible at that.
You have to do two things at once.
You do, yeah, you have to multitask, it's a nightmare. So, at least you can get in that game, right? Me and Kryko tried to play some Battlefield the other day, and the squad system in that game is so... Battlefield 4, this is, because it's the popular one again, is so fundamentally broken that, like, we spent a good hour trying to, like, play together, and it just didn't work. We had to quit. Shocking. Absolutely shocking.
There is some good news though. I did land at Everest Harbour first, so at least I'll be close.
Oh, right, that's not bad. Love like I'm pretending I'm doing anything. There we go. Now I've got range.
Well, the good news for me is that just as I step through the cockpit door into the hab area behind the cockpit, even though the door to the cockpit is still open, my oxygen is now going up.
It's weird.
The moment you step into the cockpit, that's it. It starts draining.
That is such a strange... This game is just bizarre.
Have you left an open cylinder in the back?
These guns are mean. What was that? Sorry, Captain?
I was going to say, have you left an open cylinder in the back?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, it's just a hole in the cabin. That'd be quite cool realistically, wouldn't it? It's like beach somewhere in there.
One day that's going to be a thing.
Find it and spray some stuff on there to seal it.
Elastoplast.
Yeah.
Duct
Some
tape.
polyfiller. Objective
That's what all
failed.
survival games using.
Yeah.
Duct tape repairs
Share
everything.
the mission.
Trousers,
Kill.
your gun.
I love that that's always the kind of response to almost anything said in this game is one day. One day.
Soon, TM.
Yeah.
So we've got a faster ship we can go in because this is so slow.
Yeah.
I think anything's faster than that, isn't it?
Pretty much. I mean, it is a beast, and these guns are really quite fun, but A, you have to be really close, and B, yeah, it's crazy, crazy, crazy slow.
Everyone take out Auroras.
Yeah.
I've got a cross fields in some of the bigger ships, so that'd be a lot quicker than this.
I think with Auroras, they should have it so that they're like Power Rangers, and when they combine, they make some sort of mega Aurora. That'd be awesome.
Don't give Chris Roberts any other ideas.
Yeah, can you imagine?
I think that would be called the Aurora Borealis.
Oh.
I actually Felt a bit of pain in my knees there from that one. It's just terrible. Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, if we go to Everest, I could get a ship with a faster
Oh.
engine.
Who left?
Who died?
Yeah, who crashed?
Is
There's
it
only
me
one
that's
of
just
us,
caught
really.
up?
Oh, maybe.
And the left. Actually, that was half an hour.
Oh, it won't let me fucking jump. Right,
Yeah.
we're destroying this thing.
Yeah.
I'm not in the ship. It's not my fault this time.
Are you dying?
We are dying.
You've got to blow up the ship because it's got a venom off in it.
I can't allow you to do this, Captain. I want to shoot you right in the face.
I'm sorry, Dave. I really can't let you.
Actually, let me sit down and get this.
We are all stardust.
Press the self-destruct and see if you can escape in time.
It's quite a lengthy self-destruct.
Yeah, there is no escape.
It's been going
just
for about
going-
20 seconds so far, so if you want to get out, you better run.
No,
I'm
I've
going for a meal.
got a really good view with that awesome planet in the background, tiny bit of the sun, and yeah, in darkness, so the ship's going to look amazing when it explodes.
This ECN alert is in the most congested piece of crap asteroid field I have ever seen.
Oh, really?
There's just bits of stuff everywhere. Proceed at your own risk.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident I'd have crashed my ship. I suppose in it. Oh!
There she blows. Oh, nice shot you got on there.
I kind of wish that it didn't do that horrible thing where once it explodes, it takes you out of like third person camera and puts you to like a weird half in the broken ship view. It's so annoying. Okay. Oh no. I've got no ground outside my hab.
Oh no. Bracket, you have to pray. What bracket do we press to not beat you in prison again?
Anyone watch the stream if you can. It's raining men. Hallelujah.
Why did I get
Thought I
crime stat?
pressed the
Oh,
right
fuck off.
bracket so you wouldn't get.
Oh,
Is
come
it
on.
because you killed people with the explosion?
Yeah.
That's mental.
Someone just filed a complaint against me, and I've got 2 crime stat now.
Who filed it? Oh, I bet you that's me. Because I couldn't, everything was fucked up, so I wasn't getting the alert things. I couldn't respond to the alert things. Because I think you're supposed to say, no, it's okay, they didn't do it on purpose.
I actually think it's the other way. I think if you leave it automatically ignores it.
Oh, okay, then
Especially if you're in a group.
Then it was 0, because he's mean.
No, because it's so confusing, that phrase. You never know which one you're supposed to press.
Yeah.
Is it that one or is it that one? It's the most confusing piece of logic.
I'll let you pick a ship for me, because I can't spawn ships here now.
Oh, God.
Alright, I was going to get one with a faster engine. Just check that crossfield in it first.
Check civilian. Oh, is that the ECN alert going?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Aquila or Andromeda?
They're the same. So
Fair enough.
don't care.
Or wait for me, I'll bring the Phoenix.
Do you want chips or fries?
Mine's got a hot tub you can't use.
Well, you know, I'm sold.
Has yours got a fast engine? That's the question. I've got
No.
crossfield in mine. So,
No, I'm just standard luxury.
yeah, too slow.
It's all about the poon, not about anything else, really. It's just get some
You have to
arse in
get
his
rid
hot
of those
tub.
bolons as first thing. Okay, pad 6.
That's 6. Roger that.
See, I was always told if something's worth doing, it's worth taking your time over.
This is true, yeah.
Yeah, I think Chris Roberts lives his life by that one.
Yeah, some things you have to do quick. You can't say that to a 100-metre runner.
No, that's true. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing slowly. You're like, no, yeah, I lost.
I can't believe you missed the metro.
Yeah, it always happens. Who's watching? How are you watching me, eh? You spying on me on the stream, eh? I'm being stream sniped. Shall I put a thread on Spectrum?
Yeah, try about it.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd watch while I was verifying.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I always miss this train. I mean, the last time was hilarious because I'm pretty sure both me and Grant missed it, but somehow Grant went pudding and teleported into it, and yeah, I call bullshit.
Be considerate of your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
Just my witchcraft.
Yeah.
By the power of the old gods.
Yeah, and the new.
I'd say voodoo magic, but is that rubbish?
Yeah. I think.
Voodoo magic is a type of magic.
Yeah.
Next stop, Metro Center.
No, but because Goron lives in South Africa, is that class is racist?
That's not voodoo anyway, obviously that's the wrong class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
voodoo's
It's
like.
not really a
easy,
South
isn't it?
African thing.
No.
But it's like, don't worry.
Yeah. I get where you're
I
going
get what
with
you're
it.
saying.
Yeah.
How to start a healthy discussion.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching I can't remember, it's a program somewhere, and it was on.
Oh, shit!
Oh
What was
dear.
that?
We're getting shot at because I'm on the ship.
Now
Shit,
arriving,
Jesus,
Metro
I got-
Center. Watch your
Oh, I
step when
died.
disembarking the train.
Am I? I'm not even anywhere near
That
you
was
yet.
violent, wasn't it?
Okay, I'm not going anywhere.
Reserve the right to search travelers at any
I
time.
should be in prison now. Yes, I'm in prison.
Why am I taking damage? Just a bit damage getting off the train.
Oh, that
Mind the
shit
gap.
was long.
Hey, it's in the gap.
I'm in prison.
Oh god. How long for? Well,
I don't know.
yeah.
Let's have a look.
See if you can mine anything first.
Yeah, you know they shot at my ship to pieces. I'm getting a fine now for leaving it parked there.
Oh, this game.
Blow your ship up. Here's a fine.
Yeah. You
For
left the
wasting your
rubble.
time.
You left the rubble on the platform. Fucking hell. So you're in prison, and where are you, Zero? Are you back in habitation?
I'm in prison for blowing up Grant's ship.
Oh my
Sorry,
goodness.
Grant.
Eh,
You didn't have to put me in prison, though. We could have had a little chat about this.
Oh, I was spamming and now it's full again.
don't worry about the ship. I can always reclaim it. But
Well.
Oh, I've got a carrot. Must be the monthly ship,
Yeah.
because you know I'm an all paid up subscriber. You know.
Hey, I'd like to know how come I got so much stick for a very creative Aurora Borealis? You know? Somebody just made terrible reclaimage of it. No,
Well,
it's because of my reputation, isn't it?
basically, yeah. It's yeah. I feel like I should wait for someone because, you know, I'm all alone.
But there's 14 other people in the server with you.
Yeah, I feel alone. No one does anything with anyone else in this game. Come on. Actually, let's have a look. Let's have a read of the chat. Oh, wrong one. Griefers at PO. It's nothing new. Yeah, so come help. Nah, I just avoid PO. A lot easier. Sad face.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die. It's the human condition, I'm afraid. Lol. This is quite interesting. Take your PvP practice where you can. What? And then in massive capitals, we're escaping the prison. Ha 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 ha. What's wrong, Kitty? The weirdest conversation. So let's shut that chat back off. At least there's people talking. That's nice.
I thought you were reading stream chat first of all. I thought that's a bit strange.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past our lot, to be honest. So, God.
Is anyone here to join me in the Aquila?
Where are you now? Then are you on a pad somewhere?
I'm just heading there after I called it.
Yeah, I'll join you on an Aquila. I'm gonna get
Aquila.
right in the way.
I just quantum traveled straight into the heart of Hurston.
Hey.
Quality evening tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not distracting, not at all.
Does that make it easier for you? It's like
So I'm locked up in prison for half an hour.
oh my god.
But I have no way of getting a multi-tool.
Yes,
Yeah.
that sounds
That's how
familiar.
it is these days, isn't it?
Oh, I'm in.
The biggest excitement of the game, someone got
Yeah.
back in.
Oh, did you manage to get a ship?
I did.
Even past my kitty cat face.
with all the distraction, I still managed somehow.
I love that you control people like that. They're just trying to get a ship out and you just stand in front of them, in front of the terminal, and like, nope. I need to be able to like wave my arms and stuff.
I'll give you a lift to Everest if you want one.
Yeah,
Where are
well,
you?
what ship have you got now, Grant? Because if it's a
The
reclaimer, you can keep it.
It's not a reclaimer.
We could have a fleet of reclaimers.
We could go around the universe really slowly. It is awesome, don't get me wrong. It's a cool ship. It's just so drastically slow.
Mind you, there are worse things, aren't there? You fly a Starlift.
Yeah, that's true.
Starlift. I mean, not what is it? The other one.
The big ugly one.
Yeah.
I really wasn't expecting this. I've come in and I'm in the cockpit of my my red.
Oh, I get that sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes it works. Yeah.
Actually remembers. Yeah, what ship were you in, Grant?
I'm in a Hawk.
A hawk. All right, I'm waiting for. Unless I don't really want to be a prisoner, so I'll wait for Zero.
Oh,
Polo.
have I got to come and get you?
Where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm at Everest Harbour. Where are you?
I'm at Everest Harbour.
Okay.
That's why I was going to give you a lift, but
Just come to pad 6 then.
Oh, you're at Everest Harbour. I see. Yeah, you will need to give me a lift. What pad are you on, Grant?
I'm in Hangar 9, but you'll have to run before they take my ship away.
I'm running. Don't you worry. I love the fact that I saw the elevator you went into. It went down, and then I come to it and it says elevator location Hangar 9. That's awesome. So I can follow you. I like it. Hangar 9.
You should just get together if I can.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's no point really carrying on because Cracker's stuck in prison and it's like.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll call some carnage
Part
for the
of the
next
fun.
20 minutes. How the fuck do I get
Shall I
this
come
thing?
down to you so you can move there?
I'm getting your prison cell. Enter prison seat. Willingly. I'm like, yeah, all right.
I'm so looking forward to getting my cuffs and baton.
Yeah. You'd a popo. Oh, that's quite scary. Just like sealed in the darkness. At least I can go outside the ship.
And when you can lock it, that'll be even better, won't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, you can't come out.
You imagine I mean, when it's permadeath, kind of, or at least, you know, not as easy as now, the trolling that you could do if you can knock people out, drag them into your ship and just put them in that little cubicle and leave them in there, just like that's your game
Yeah.
for the rest of the night. So mean.
They're going to make it though, aren't they? Where you've got an option to be a prisoner or not.
Yeah. I don't know how you make that option or make that choice while you're unconscious, though. YouTube's gone off on my phone again. What is going on? Oh, no, wrong one.
It's probably telling you that Crying Cow streaming.
That's probably what it is. Why only a handful person look this amazing game? I'm going to assume that you're meaning why is it only a handful of people look at this amazing game? Because it's such a nightmare. It is an amazing.
Painful sometimes.
It is painful. I mean, we've been playing this game now for an hour and a half, and we've barely done anything because we've just been trying to get together, and then crashes, and all these other problems. But when it works, this game is good and it is fun, and being in a group of friends makes it just ultimately better. But yeah, there's quite a few people who cover this game, and there's a lot of people play it, but maybe when it's closer to being complete, be a bit more popular. I think General Lee works for Chris. He's like trying to drum up some more business.
Yeah.
You still at Everest?
Yeah, I'm coming towards you guys. Oh, sorry, you're not there, are you?
Everest. It's on Earth.
Everest, that's what I call it.
Alright, well, I'm going to stop there anyway. I'm stuck.
Yeah, not much you can do now, really, is there? So, yeah, I don't really know what we're going to do for the next half an hour, but we'll stick it out for a little bit longer. I'm quite hungry, so I fancy some munch.
Pizza's normally your go-to, isn't it?
You shut up. Sorry, I'm basically
You're
in a couple of months' time, some bastard decided to have his nuptials on like an island somewhere, and so I have to like try and get down to my Denzel weight. I've got to try and like not get harpooned on a beach. So I'm eating well, kind of. I am actually. I don't know.
Eating.
I'm drinking well. So, for anyone who doesn't know, there's a product out there called Huel. Now, I've used it for years, but it's brilliant. It's essentially meal replacement. You just add water or milk, and it makes like a drink. And you drink it, and it gives you everything your body needs. It's essentially what they were talking about in The Matrix, but it doesn't look like snot. And it's very tasty. And yeah, you can live on it basically. But I mean, like literally, I've been on it now for 2 weeks, a week and a half, and I've lost 8 pounds. So, but I do lose weight quite quickly.
So a Huel sponsoring Crying Cow now.
Huel, if you're listening, we are looking for a sponsor. Obviously because we've demonetized our channel. So yeah, if you want to give me some money, I'll talk about your product all day long. In fact, I contacted them today, and I have to say it is one of the best customer service experiences I've had in a long time. They're really nice people. So check out Huel, people. Not sponsored, just very tasty. Who's that? Parker. Nice to see you again. I'm getting monsoon rain during down the street. Oh man, yeah, no, it's good to be back, Parker. And I'm sorry to hear about your monsoon rains. We have also had we've had weird weather recently. It's been like crazy hot and then mental rainstorms and stuff. So yeah, probably not quite to the extreme you've got though. Is that my ride over there?
Yes.
It is. I'll take you a bit closer. I'm just waiting to be scanned by the popo.
Too late. I just ejected myself. Oh, and then my screen went black. Oh no,
I'll come over towards you a bit then.
That's quite funny. It looked like your ship just like shat me out. Right.
I think I've lost the party as well.
Oh really? That might be because Kryko's left. I'll invite you. Is this a door?
I haven't left yet.
Oh, okay.
I was exploring and ended up in the middle of Thurston or Aberdeen or wherever the fuck I am. Did I just die again? You son of a bitch. I spawned in bed and it killed me instantly.
Oh, I'm looking for the door like it's a reclaimer. Idiot. Let's go in this big elevator here, see what happens.
Try to go in the top hatch and then you just flop into the ship.
I love flopping into things. What? Right, this is going to be funny because this never works. Oh, look at that. I am like a ninja.
I was looking third person, you're right through it. Oh, bit nasty there too.
Yeah, I think I just took a leg off or something there. That
Yeah.
clearly hurt a bit.
Well, in third person, your whole body shot out.
Oh, wrong way.
So what ship are you in now?
The
Aquila.
Aquila. Still one of my most favourite looking ships on the game. Something about it, just it's
I
very
like
cinematic.
it inside, not so much outside.
Oh, see, I like the inside. It's quite cool because it's easy to navigate. But yeah, I like the outside. It's very cinematic to look at. All the lines and sort of Right. So
What are we gonna do?
I don't really know because we've got 25 minutes to kind of kill, really. So, don't know. Pick a mission if you want, or we could go and try and free Cryoko from prison. Although I think we tried that once before and it didn't quite go well. So
It takes about 20 minutes to get out to the outside, doesn't it?
yeah, that is true.
It's a bit.
Take me for a I don't know. Should we go for a scenic fly on a nice looking planet or something, just to round the stream off?
Okay.
Nice and peaceful. Yeah, I just never-ending problems with this game most of the time. But when we're actually together and shooting stuff, it is quite fun. I think what we'll have to do next week is get like a little party of like little ships, like little fighters, and go out as like a little swarm. It'll be quite fun. Ooh, what was that?
I shot the guns.
Oh, right, I thought it sounded like we got shot at. That was loud.
Force no swords though, that's going to be a big hit there.
Blue
So we were
planet.
trying to get in a quick ship and then we go nowhere.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Well, actually, you get into a big ship like this, and then I ask you to go down onto atmosphere and fly around. So that's going to be
This
fun.
ship's not too bad flying up.
Yeah, that's true.
Still, it's slow and graceful, but
Yeah.
I've got this weird thing on my head keeps turning to the right to the left by itself.
It's weird.
There's some key pressed somewhere that I can't see.
I find this planet weird because when you're warping into it, it almost looks like you're massive and the planet's small. I don't know why until you get closer to the planet and then you realise that everything's actually got a giant scale, like all the mountains are actually mountains. But for a while there, it kind of looks like, yeah, it's bizarre. Right, see how long you can fly riskily along the ground without killing us.
No worries.
Yeah.
See, that'd be a fun thing to try and do in the reclaimer.
That would be funny, yeah. Try and keep it like 10 or 15 feet off the ground.
I mean, it wouldn't work really well. I've tried it.
It would look like a dog wiping its arse on the carpet. It's not going to work, I don't think.
Nah, I don't think that analogy quite works. What you'd have to do is to get the dog extremely drunk first.
Yeah. which we don't advise you do, people, but would be entertaining. I've seen a drunk squirrel. It wasn't wiping its arse on the carpet, but it was quite entertaining.
Oh, come on, CIG, upload Inside Star Citizen. We want to see it.
Yes, tell us a bunch more stuff we probably already know. Actually,
This is the one where they showcase Horizon.
yeah, they have actually been quite good recently, I'm not going to lie. So, yeah. Well, it's normally out by now, isn't it?
About now-ish.
Yeah, I suppose.
Sometime in the next hour, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it's good. I hope it isn't a letdown, like it's kind of just some information we already know and then maybe some computer-generated effects that won't end up being the real thing or something, I don't know.
Surely we're getting to the point of the year where they stop telling us information and save it for CitizenCon, aren't we?
Oh yeah, I suppose so. I mean, that starts normally around January 28th, doesn't it? Yeah. I wonder if they'll have a physical...
Examination.
Yes! Get the gloves out. Yeah, I wonder if they'll have an in-person CitizenCon this year, or if it's going to be digital again.
Digital.
It's
Digital,
definitely
isn't it?
digital, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely digital.
I suppose it's too late now anyway, even if they could get a giant room together. At least they're not going to charge us to watch it.
Watch this space.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, they did mention it. Do you remember? They said they were going to charge, was it 20 quid or something, a ticket to watch the stream on Twitch, and everyone went, no. And so they went, oh, okay then.
They'll just charge you for a load of flair instead.
Yeah. Although, I've got to admit, that was a really good night, that CitizenCon. Do you remember, Kryko, when I think you, I can't remember who else came, you and Lena, me, and someone else all sat around and watched CitizenCon here on my sofa with my projector. It was so much fun. Pizza
Big
and
event.
beer. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed that. One day what we'll have to do is, if we can't do a CitizenCon, like if people can't get to a CitizenCon because it's in America or something, but everyone's in the UK, we'll have to do a big meet-up somewhere. Like, I was going to say rent out a cinema, that's not going to happen. But, you know, somewhere with a big screen.
There's actually some Cineworlds around me where you can rent out a screen and play video games on it.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
What sort of price is that?
Don't know, I haven't really looked into it, but I might have to.
Yeah, do it. We should organise an event, a CCG event, where we just get as many people down as we can from all over the country and play games, play Star Citizen on a cinema screen, and then yeah, maybe watch a. Whoa, that was close. Watch a CitizenCon or something like that. That would be really awesome.
What would be the rules about, if it was abroad, charging people to come and watch their content?
No, it'd be illegal. We probably couldn't. Actually, that's a good point. I don't know what the laws are on streaming there. No, it's a live stream to the public, so I think we can restream that however we see fit. Yeah, we just can't charge people to watch it. So we would have to, unfortunately, just stump it up ourselves if we were renting the cinema screen. One day, people, watch this space. That's going to happen, because that would be such a good day. So long as they have beer and stuff like that. So it's like a proper CitizenCon.
CowerCon.
Yes. Absolutely. Good. He's doing alright. We haven't crashed yet. Famous last words.
I know how to fly this thing.
Is someone following us? Oh no. Yeah, it
It's
is.
not as pretty as it used to be. We've got so much blue.
No, it does feel like a lot more pink and grey.
Pictures before.
Let's try some slow-mo panning. mouse mat. Feels like dragging sandpaper across sandpaper. It's not good.
So
Alright.
years ago, I would say clean your ball.
Yeah, that's true. Now it's probably, you know, clean your balls. But yeah, I used to find that quite therapeutic, actually, digging out all that crap on the rollers and all that. It's quite nice.
Yeah, but that must have been like dead skin and bits like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's all the filth out of your hand and like drinks you spilt on your mouse mat and everything. Crisp crumbs. Yeah, absolute filth.
See, that almost makes me think it's probably edible.
I would imagine so. I mean, I hope so. Otherwise, I've got a hell of a lot of stuff in me I shouldn't have eaten.
Oh,
Do you reckon you could spread it on toast like Marmite?
Probably. You know, you either love it or hate it. Yeah, we could have been onto a winner there. Selling, like, you know, Gamer Girl juice or whatever the fuck they call it. We could have been selling, you know, famous mouse ball gunk. I don't know. Go around celebrities' houses offering to clean their mouse for free and just take their gunk. See, this is why we're not millionaires.
British flush.
Oh dear. Right, well, I think we're gonna start winding into the chatting shit and not safe for YouTube content. So I think I'm probably actually gonna leave it there in a minute. Oh, hang on, what's this? Gonna be nice when volumetric help weather make more sense. True. True.
Mm-hmm.
It would be nice, yeah, just to see some of that weather. You know what I mean? On a lot of these. Oh Jesus! You literally wiped your arse on that mountain. That was quite impressive. I'm not gonna lie. It made me clench. Yeah, not too bad. But yeah, but that's the thing, though, Parker. The small stuff is kind of a lot of the things we want. You know, it's all these little things that would just kind of add layers to the game, which would flesh it out a bit more. You know, until we get tier 0 of anything.
Yeah,
Basically.
something.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go. I think everyone's thoroughly impressed with your flying so far, Zero. So you're redeemed in the eyes of the public, because obviously we've made you out to be like a crash test dummy. So.
Exactly.
Right. So for the final push, you need to get a bit of a flattish area, and then as low as you possibly can. I want to see like scraping the ground close. I recommend it be very flat low, because I've done this before. And... Yay! I knew it wouldn't take long.
And I was going to say, is that with Afterburner?
Did deliberately push it.
Yeah.
down. Maybe
Yeah.
a little bit too.
It was part of the plan. I mean, we didn't die low, although you have lost a bit of wing, and now
Yeah.
you've got that
Got a kind
horrible
of floating flap.
landing gear again. Yeah. One day they're going to figure out a way to make that detach as well.
Yeah.
But there you go. I think on that bombshell, yeah, I think we're going to leave it there. Yes, so keep your eyes peeled for Spectral Drama on Saturday. Should be an interesting one, short and sweet, but yeah, very to the point. Some good topics this week, and dependent on how things look on the dev post front, we'll give you some yellow alert. We'll have to sort of see how it looks. It's very hit and miss with that, because sometimes there's just not enough there for a video, and sometimes there's plenty. So we'll see how we get on. But I think that's it. So yeah, thanks very much everyone for watching, and yeah, we'll see you again next week. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
1 second.
There's no engines left.
I've got to bring this back in if anyone's still watching. It's going so well.
Oh.